guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? We got a great topic for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Today's a special day. I haven't ever done one of these as far as this particular topic, so I need to go ahead and share this with you, because if you're out there selling real estate, this is going to happen to you. Okay? Well, guess what our topic is? Okay, today is closing day. What does that mean? That means you sign some papers, baby. That means the customer gets ready to own their new home or their new real estate or their new condo. You're signing the papers, or they're signing the papers, and you're there just to give them, the key. And I'm going to tell you what, and you got to make sure you get all your paperwork to take back to your company. And if you're fortunate enough in advance, you'll have been able to got your paperwork done so you can get paid. Oh crap, because I'm gonna tell you what, sometimes it can be an arduous process. It can be 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. It can take even longer, and sometimes we just need to remember to hold on. And here's the process. I'm in a closing situation today. I'm getting ready to go close on with a great couple. They're the sweetest people in the world. It took us almost about 3.5 months with the process and everything, trying to find a home, and also to be able to get the people who were selling the home. They had to move out, and they had to have the military move them. It was a lot of stuff. Plus, we had to go ahead and set the date back 3 or 4 times because it was around Christmas time. The COVID was happening. People were getting sick. It was just a lot of things. So closing date becomes one of the best days. It really makes you feel good. Yesterday I went and did a walkthrough. When I say walkthrough with the customer, what we did is we actually spent like 2 hours, and I just really love doing walkthroughs with my customers because I get to see how excited they are. They saw some little imperfections and things. They bought a particular home that was it was a few years old, probably about 10 years old, but they found a property that's got 2.5 acres. And yesterday I went and I bought them a nice housewarming gift. I bought them a lemon tree. The lemon tree, basically, because it was bittersweet. It was a lot of work, a lot of preparation, and these people were very patient with me because of some of the issues that had to occur. And also with that in mind, we also had to deal with financing and the VA and the time of the year. It was like holidays and stuff, and people were closed. We had to deal with some issues that needed to be addressed as far as work that needed to be done to make sure the property passed muster. And it was a lot of stuff. So closing day is a huge day. It's a celebration. And I bought my customer, I always do this, I buy them a card, and it's got to be something inspirational because this is a big deal in their lives, guys. It's not always about the money. We sell houses, but what ended up happening is it becomes homes. And for that to be something very valuable for you to know. So if you're getting this business and all the money and things are going to your head, just remember you're changing people's lives. You're helping people achieve something that a lot of people wish in other countries that they could do. It's the American dream to own your own home, your own condo, to own your own real estate, to own your own place. It's a big deal. So what I'm sharing with you today, guys, is listen, we do more than what we think we do. We change lives. We help people to see things in a different light. And yesterday, I really had this moment with my customers. I was watching them, the kids hugging on mom and dad and just talking about their bedroom. And we were out in the yard, and the mom, the mother-in-law, and the father-in-law, he never really even talked. But yesterday, he was so excited for the kids, and he said he was so proud. It was like a big deal. And, and if you're a son-in-law, sometimes it's like, okay, I hope mom and dad really appreciate, what's going on. And I watched them hug. I listened to them talk about what their plans are, what they're going to do. It's like a big deal, guys. So just because we sell houses doesn't mean that that's all we do. We change lives. We make lives better. And listen, the kids, they're going from an area where, where they were living, which was okay, but their new community, the new schools they're going to be going to, they're out in the country. The wife she loves to cook and everything. So they're planting fruit trees. They're planting vegetables. She has a little business that she's going to be starting, a roadside business where she's going to be cooking, for people. So it's like a really huge deal. And I never really thought about it until, like yesterday when I was really working with these customers, because when I look at these customers' eyes, and every time I see a customer who's got this joy feel in them, it makes me feel so good inside. And I'm just going to share this with you guys. If you're having if you're getting the opportunity to sell real estate, the money's really great and you hope that you can make a lot of money, but remember, we change people's lives. We make them better. It's like a feeling I can't get over, and now I'm on my way. Okay. I'm on my way, sitting in traffic. I'm getting ready to go meet up, with my customers and stuff. We're going to hit the McDonald's before we go in. They're going to get them some whatever, some chicken tenders, I guess that's what they said. And then we're going to go over at 1 o'clock, and then we're going to go ahead and have them sign the papers. I'm going to give them this beautiful little lemon tree, which I picked up, at one of the box stores, Home Depot. I love Home Depot. I love Lowe's. I love all the good box stores, and also the private vendors. But this particular lemon tree is a beautiful one, and it means a lot to me. Remember, guys, it's closing day. It's like, oh crap, you don't have to give presents and stuff, but it's really nice to give a housewarming gift, something that's going to keep on giving. And the reason why I wanted to get them a lemon tree is because it was bittersweet. And what I mean by that is the whole process, it took longer than we had thought, and it was like a lot of hurdles and a lot of things, a lot of learning. And every sale is different. I'm just going to say that, guys. Every sale has got its ups and downs, sideways. Some customers are really, really kind, and some customers are like, well, because see, they're excited, but they're also going to get this buyer's remorse if you don't get everything taken care of. And you go, buyer's remorse? Okay, that's scary, because sometimes, it's a big deal when you're dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars and customers are like, hey man, why ain't things working out the way you said they were? And I'm always open in this regard. I don't know everything, and in my job, I am the sales representative. I'm not the finance people. I'm not the title company. I am the liaison between those people, and I make sure that my customers get all the information as fast as I possibly can. And I don't hide from them. I talk to them regular. I build relationships, because eventually I may get a referral out of it. And this particular customer, they're talking about their parents, maybe buying some property right next door or within that little community right there. So my simple job is to just go ahead and keep selling. But the key to success in this regard is building relationships, guys. What was our topic for today? And give me a thumbs up, by the way, guys. Go ahead and share these videos, and also, help me with the algorithm, because it helps other people see these videos. Our topic for today is, what do? We're going to a closing. We're going to a real estate closing, and these people are happy as all get-go. I won't keep you too long, but I just wanted to say how excited I am, to be able to have and be a part of this whole thing as far as real estate. And I feel as though this is my calling. God has blessed me, and it's taken me a long time to be able to get to this point, but I'm just going to say thank you, God. And there's also some people I need to thank also. Diane Cook, and also Mark Jernigan, and Nancy, and Sonny, and Ray, and all these people that put things in my way for me to be successful. Mr. Roy Durbin, and just like I said, guys, there's a lot of people in your life that can help you. And one of the best ones I need to thank is my mom and my dad. They've been in my corner, because when you first get into real estate, you don't make no money, honey. And it takes a little while for you to start cultivating business, unless you've already got family members who are lined up waiting for you to sell and get your license so they can, you can sell something. But it ain't normally that. It's not that easy. It's pretty tough, guys. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. So it is a beautiful day. It's bittersweet. That's like why I gave him that beautiful, that little lemon tree right there, because it's bittersweet, because it's taken this long. Normally it doesn't take that long, but This one, I'm just real grateful. I learned a lot from this process. I give God the glory for everything that I do that's right. And in this particular one, the feelings that you feel on closing date is just unbelievable. It's like, you're getting ready to get paid. And I don't even worry about that because I know that's going to happen. And I know it's going to be a substantial amount of money. And the reason it's a big deal because people are like, you work your butt off for this money, guys. I mean, you may get lucky and get an easy one, but there ain't many of those that I've ever seen. And I've had a lot of people, say it's a struggle, it's stressful, and it really, really is. So when people try to ask you, can you take some money off of the top, I'm like, heck no, man. You know how much marketing, how much door-to-door, how many open houses, how much work we have to do behind the scenes, paperwork, everything. It is a lot of work. It's a bear. Plus, it messes with your psyche. It's frustrating. Sometimes it can be so overwhelming that you want to quit. Oh my gosh. Even before you get going, it's like, man, how do I do this? I can't stand the pressure. And believe me, guys, it is pressure. You got to have tough skin when you're in this business. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm very grateful that I've had so many years of sales experience because I've dealt with rejection. I've dealt with a lot of problems, challenges, and sometimes, things just don't work out. And since I've been in the real estate business, I've had some things that just didn't work out. And I've had some people that they kind of ghost you after a while because you couldn't find them a house, that was affordable, because right now it's a seller's market and there ain't a whole lot of inventory. That's why a lot of people are buying brand new houses. But what they're finding out is, hey, man, they can sell their house, but even buying a brand new house is just as expensive. And so they still may have to do some financing. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I want to thank you as my friends and audience out there. Please share these videos. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and sign up with me because I really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. And it also pushes this information out to people who may have similar interests just like you. Also, guys, today's topic was, going and this closing day. It's a big deal. So if you get into real estate, it's a big deal. If you're a customer and you're out there, can you imagine how the customers feel when they're sitting there, they're signing their life away? I wouldn't mean it like that, but they're signing a big amount of paperwork, this big old note saying that, hey, man, I got to pay for this, for the next 30 years, 15, 20 years. And they're feeling these feelings, of accomplishment. They went the day before, did the walkthrough. They looked at the house. They hugged each other. They loved on each other. And then they found out also, hey, I got to pay this money because they got to go ahead and pay their money. You got a closing costs. You got a wire transfer. You've got all these different things that you've got to do before closing, and you got to make sure that everything works out. And they're excited and everything. At first, you got to go over to the house. They're going to be fixing it up. They're going to be painting. They're going to be making it their own home. They're going to be cleaning it up, and making sure everything works out. They've had to deal with getting the insurance with the insurance companies. They've really had to jump through a lot of hoops to be able to buy a home. And you are, as a sales representative, it's a big deal, man. It's like this feeling that you get with your customer. And these particular ones, these people that I was working with, I'm just going to tell you, they're the Maslows. These people were probably some of the best customers that I've ever had. They had a lot of adversity. They had a lot of issues, which are like tissues. They pop up. But these people were like gangbusters. And I'm going to tell you what, it meant the world to me to be able to help these people buy a home. I'm just saying, it meant so much to me. They treated me like, just like family. That's what they call me now. Isn't it nice to be thought of as family? They had me over for Thanksgiving. Christmas, they got in touch with me. They were talking to me, telling me how they appreciated me. And guys, today is a great day. And I'm going to tell you what, when you get into the business, this is the day that cultivate. This is all the hard work. This is all the stuff that you've had to put in, the hours. And guys, hours. And I'm still running my other business, talking to other customers, setting up appointments, going out and seeing people, working, doing open houses. And at the same time, I'm working with this customer to close on a home. Oh boy, it's been exciting. So I just wanted to share this with you because you hear the enthusiasm. This is what it all cultivates too, guys. This is what you get. And when you've worked your butt off and you've worked so hard, it makes sense to enjoy, relish in this time because, one sale becomes another sale becomes another sale. But listen, remember you're first. Also remember that your customers are so valuable. Keep in touch with them. They are a referral service, but they also are now part of your family. Be cool, guys. Get out there and sell something. And remember, this is so important. What did we just talk about? We just talked about the day of closing in real estate. It is so awesome, not only for you, but for your customers. Oh my gosh, we're getting ready to close the house. Okay, let's get the papers signed, and we're going to have a great day. It's payday. All right.